one quick second to set up my software real quick. We should be connected. And we are. Hope everyone's having a decent night. Basie, what's up, bro? I know you just saw me do 3 hours of Legends, and now I'm about to go another 3 hours. What can I do, bro? What's up, bro? Provin's trying to get me to buy bases from him. And so is Jerry. Am I getting Bugatti? What's up? Mr. Shung, what's up, bro? You want a Bugatti for being number 1? And Spooky's here too. What's up, guys? Yeah, well. Yeah, looks like El Primo beat you. Where are we at for resets? Mr. Fabian, what's up, bro? Bro, come on, why do you have to smoke? I'm a vapor. Don't vape, I don't want to miss you, Dhoom. How many accounts play on Legend League? I play 6 accounts. It's Rage, Fear, Bane, Chaos, Dhoom, and Havoc. These 6 accounts. You've got rank 45 on your profile picture. That's pretty cool. You got a new device? What device did you get? Like a new iPad? Or a new phone? I'm getting a new phone soon, actually. My phone, check this out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all completely shattered. But the front side looks good. Really, like, the biggest reason I'd replace my phone is for the battery life. That's a lot. It kind of is. I won't lie. I think that if someone wants to do like a serious push where they can be fully concentrated in each and every attack, that 3 or 4 accounts is the most you should do. I'm not getting defense help. I'm not getting defense either, bro. Check this out. This was from yesterday. This is a really a tragic day for me. Bro, I didn't know you were smoke. I thought you were nice, but I smoke. I mean, I'm still me, bro. I don't smoke cigarettes. I just vape. I don't suggest other people to smoke. It's just something I do that I like to do. I agree that it's not healthy. Like, over the long term. Boy, you don't get it? Well, sorry. I don't know what else to say. I remember when I was young that I used to have the same opinion, where I didn't really like hanging around people that smoke. When I was like, actually in high school, I'd say. But now here I am. I'm glad I have these two accounts at a nice reset, because one of these is a Fireball account and the other one is a Root Rider account. So I get a mix of both in Top Legends. We were all at that stage at some point, yeah. I think that's the unfortunate reality. Bro, these people are texting weird things. These are my clanmates, that's why. They're all really comfortable with each other. Wow, I got 60% on the first day. A 60% request time reduction. Mega Diego, what's up, bro? That name makes you sound like a top player, because there's a lot of top players that have like names like that. Like, I can't think of any. Like Mega Tobifer, Mega Sultan, I guess. I don't know. I feel like every time somebody with Mega in their name attacks me, they triple. Yo, can you give me a gold pass by any chance? I don't give gold passes for free. I might host some giveaways in the future. It's just not something I've organized just yet. I gotta switch my device on my phone so that I don't accidentally log into my village. Are we ready? We are ready. Let's go. There's a lot of clans out there that like to give gold passes away. If you're like a Town Hall 16 or Town Hall 17, it shouldn't take you too long to find one. But I don't know what level you're playing at, so I can't say anything for sure. The best place to look, I'll show you, it's the clan notice. There's a lot of clan notice like advertisements of people announcing that they give gold passes away. That's like the best place to look. I think for this I gotta use a log launcher. I wish I had an earthquake, but I gotta go for this, right? It'd be a bit silly if I didn't use a log launcher on a base like this. I'm double cycling just to keep the fox a little safe. I think once the RC gets the... Nah, she's going north. I don't mind grabbing this Rico though. It'll help my log launcher a bit. Here we go. Let's put this poison here. I think my log launcher failed. But it's okay, the funnel doesn't look too bad. That's a huge fail, actually, for a log launcher. I feel like the best use for the ice block spell is like that, to save the fox. Let's put this overgrowth here. Bro got new thumbnail before GTA 6. Bro, there's this guy that was joining my streams every day, and he was advertising himself as a thumbnail editor, and I finally sent him a message, and turns out all his thumbnails like this are pretty fire. Actually, I think they're pretty cool. I just didn't expect it from him. This is pretty close, I must admit. If nothing can break the wall, there's a root rider. Yeah, we're good here. Can you guys hear my dog in the background? She usually freaks out around this time. I've already put him to rest though, so they should be sleeping soon. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, yeah, that's my watchdog. So I had to make sure nobody was outside. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I would say a good solid like 6 times or 5 or 6 times out of 10 like a false alarm that she gives. I always make fun of her and say that she's got a bit of a doggy schizophrenia. That thing goes so fast, bro. I don't mind getting the town hall like this, actually. This is a pretty fortunate turn of events for this RC church. Something like this. Just gotta watch time now. Seems like time could be an issue here. Yo, this really could time fill. Like, I know I have plenty of time, but I have a bad feeling here. What did I say? Yeah, this base might actually be good. I was trying to think of a better place to RC trench. But at least I think I should have tried to pull this poison. I knew this would time fill. Mr. Warfield, what's up, bro? Fabian, is it hard to get to your level? Are you talking about like my rank? I would say that it takes a lot of patience, yes. But if you mean like town hall level, I feel like you could get here like within a few years maybe. But you gotta be buying gold passes, that's the only thing. Are you going to do a giveaway? Not today, bro, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, a base like this is really where the troop launcher shines. I see a lot of people try to make the log launcher work on a base like this, but with the fire spitters facing this way, it's pretty dangerous. Let's try this. Gonna double cycle here. Uh-oh. That's not initially what I expected now, is it? But we can recall. I feel like the Azure Dragon can do a good job on that side. The only thing that can impede an Azure Dragon from here is a bad funneling, I think. So I just gotta watch that. Yeah, check this out. That's insane value. That's so hilarious, actually. And here's a ton of swag. And it's funny because these are all spells, even if I had them in the last attack, I could have still time failed, right? Potentially. It's not like it's a rage spell or anything. Too much 5,000, what's up, bro? You found me on my Twitch, but I'm also live on YouTube. This chat you see on the screen should be showing both. It should be. But I know people in the past have said that like sometimes the Twitch chat doesn't show up in the overlay. I run a similar comp with 2 overgrowths instead of 1. I think that this actually would be good with double overgrowth like this. It's not a bad combination. But I spent the past 3 months pushing with 1 overgrowth, so I feel just naturally a little more comfortable with this one. What I was using in the past 3 months was something more like this. With a rage spell. I would have had a rage here. Like this. With the Eternal Tome, and actually with the Giant Arrow. This is what I was using for the past like 3 months, more or less. Quick question, with you, where and when exactly do you implement the spell? Okay, I can show you like in the previous replay. Where typically the idea for this 1 overgrowth is to extend the funnel that you initially created with the RC. So the RC goes to, like, actually the plan for the RC was meant for her to pick up the fire spitter. So if she had gotten this fire spitter, then this overgrowth would have been pretty mega right here. So it's typically where you recall the RC. Let me see if I can pull another replay up quickly. Yeah, okay, so see here the RC picks up this fire spitter. And hang on. Yeah, so the RC picked up this fire spitter, and then later in the attack I used the overgrowth over here. It extends the initial funnel that she creates. That's usually the best application. Like usually, I would say that there are some exceptions where you could potentially put the overgrowth like at this stage, probably like on the town hall maybe. But yeah, see this. You can also use like the overgrowth as like a freeze to save something, like if your RC is locked on by the monolith, then you can put the overgrowth on it real quick. But only if it's gonna keep her alive for the rest of the battle. If it's not, then it's kind of a waste. This particular spell composition I stole from a Chinese YouTuber named Eggwack. So maybe you guys have heard him, I don't know. But he's amazing. He's pretty consistently like on the leaderboards. It's a poor double cycle, isn't it? There are some changes I'm working on with this army, where I have 2 witches. So you guys might see that soon, because I think I run that on Bane. And essentially what it is I just took out one Ice Golem and one Valkyrie to make up for the 2 witches. That's essentially what happened. But yeah, see, the timing is usually just close to the end of the attack like this. But the placement, you can see how it extends where my RC left off, pretty much. Like, I know I recalled her over here, but the direction in which my troops are going, this overgrowth extends the funnel this way. I know with double overgrowth it can be a little different, because like typically the first overgrowth happens like way earlier in the attack than where I'm using the overgrowth now. And I'm killing it with rocket loons lately, so it's not just this, it's also the rocket loons I'm using. I have seen 2 witches army. I think the person that made that popular was Crispy. I think so. I mean, who knows? He might have picked it up from somebody else, but Crispy started using double witches and I see a lot of people using it after him. This comp seems straightforward. It is, actually. It's pretty straightforward. And that's what I like about it, is that the planning is mostly the same on every base, really. I'm gonna double cycle here because I'm close to the town hall. I probably could have picked up the Inferno, but I didn't want to lose the RC like that. Let's drop 1 healer. This Yeti, sometimes I use it to funnel my RC during her charge, sometimes. But if I don't, then it's usually used to funnel the king. You can also totally just throw him in with the Root Riders, and it should be okay. Good thing I waited on my healers, because that looked like a pretty big trap I just walked through. Now you can see how this overgrowth extends the initial funnel I created with RC. I don't want to say there's time trouble, but there's still 20% and only 20 seconds. So this could be time trouble, depending how quickly the RC clears through this. Dang. It's a last second. No, it's a 99. I thought I could get the last second triple, but no. That's really the only problem I have with this army is the time just a little bit. Where are you last 2 days, bro? I was only gone yesterday. For the ice block spell, how should I use it? It's pretty situational. I would say that it's really good for dealing with spell towers. Like an Invis tower, you know, you can just drop the RC into it and then use the ice block. But also the rage towers, it does a pretty good job of sustaining the army. There was one attack I did, I think, where I had used the ice block spell to save the fox, because you know the, what do you call it, the rocket sphere sends the fox all the way forward, and you can use the ice block spell pretty easily. You were a pretty chill guy, thank you so much, bro. Bro, show me your global rank from your main account. Well, these are all kind of main accounts, aren't they? But I'm getting hit, so I can't exactly say that I have anything decent right now. I had 2 resets, one was like 440 and one was like 700. I can tell you that much. I'm gonna try to get this RC to grab the fire spitter. This is where I gotta start double cycling. I'm gonna grab the poison and then bounce. I'm also considering getting rid of this last Invis, like the 7th one, and bringing back my skeleton spell, because the skeleton did do a pretty decent job at some points. I do wish the king walked inside, in this compartment here. Another good way to use the overgrowth is to stop the hook towers a little bit. This might have been a bad overgrowth. I'm not sure why all my troops are going this way, unfortunately. But it doesn't look too bad overall. Like, I think I can still triple this. Oh man, I just totally swiped this Invis. I'll admit this was a little sloppy, but I think I got it. Especially that overgrowth. I needed to keep the root riders continuing this way. Zachy, what's up, bro? Hi, I was also live on YouTube, just ended right now and back to your streaming to support. I appreciate you, bro. You think I can swing by and try out your comp with friendly challenges? Yeah, actually, I think we have some space, because we're in the clan war leagues, And Mangotra, I do not have a creator code. I just started streaming like a month ago. Zaki is a real one. Yeah, he's seriously goated. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna give him a quick shout out because he's one of these clans, isn't he? Yeah, this is him. He's global rank 1 on the builder base side. How much you earn from YouTube streaming? I don't earn anything yet. I'm not yet monetized. You have to do, I think you have to have like 500 subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours before monetization starts. I'm not quite there yet. Mr. Rusu Gaming, what's up, bro? You want me to check out your base? Give me one quick second to finish this attack and I'll check your base out real quick. This is a base I saw the other day in Warren. I used the fireball on it. I didn't use the RC church. Stropper here. This is really all I wanted to do was trigger this rage to me. It was a case of like whether the RC goes this way towards the fire spitters or this way, that either way was okay. And that's why I sent the RC into that side. I'm gonna let this Azure Dragon act as basically a big Kokolu. Just waiting for something to trigger the reach tower. And then I drop the overgrowth. That base is ridiculously easy. This one. Oh, pulls in. What's up, bro? Okay, bro, you know it. You are famous in India, am I? Are you talking about the movie? Or are you talking about the me? Because I don't believe I'm famous in India. Mr. Roshan. Yeah, bro, if you're still watching, check this base out. This is pretty cool. Are you rocking this scenery like the classic scenery normally? You might want to get a different scenery. This army comp is good. It has 2 ice golems, and I think that's a nice touch. I would just say try to make room either for a Yeti or a 5th healer. But if it's working for you, then it's working, bro. I can't stop you. Good job on your base, bro. I mean, your clan Havoc, could you share the comp? Yeah. Sorry. Hang tight. I'll even drop some challenges for you. Okay, let's get this last hit done. This guy put decorations where I want to put my RC. Going for a crazy double cycle here. Actually, this should be good, right? I don't need that Rico. Put this overgrowth over here. I think we got this. This is looking decent. And what's nice typically about the RC is that when you put her under the ice block, the self-healing that she has is usually greater than the incoming damage from the ice block, and so she can heal back up a bit if she's under fire. Can we collab next season? I don't mind doing some collaborations, bro. Collaborations sound like fun. That was actually initially the original idea, was to do some collaborations. It wasn't meant to just be me alone on this channel all the time. .303, and these are 2-time fails, aren't they? Or maybe this was a fail. No, this time failed, because the queen could have grabbed all this. Hey Dhoom, talk to a deal. He has not added my second ID on playing. Yeah, I'll talk to him. That's pretty easy. Show me your global rank from top player. I can double check where Havoc is. Havoc has 5706 trophies and he's global 230. I say he, but that's me, right? Okay, here with the RC, I kind of want to just go for the town hall. Gonna double cycle here. And that should get the town hall. That's a decent recall, isn't it? It triggers this rage tower. This base looks pretty finished. This is where I have 2 witches. Is this account? I just lost RC through her ability. It's definitely not good. This can still go through. Haven't given up hope. I still have spells to work with. Just gotta be careful, I suppose. This might be one of those, it's a time fail. Yeah. Losing the RC through her ability like that killed my attack. And I could have saved her, I suppose. Show me your Legends defense base. Okay. This is what I'm using, is this base. Is it easy or pretty tough to push trophies? I mean, these days it's pretty easy, right? I would say that actually a lot of people are saying it's too easy, but I disagree. Because top players are missing too. It's not like everyone is being perfect all the time. Last September, there were a bunch of players that had almost a perfect season. Last September, and that was when we had druids that were like crazy OP. Last time you gave me the space, thank you. Yeah, of course. I miss the OP druids, now you rarely see them. Yeah, I think they killed the druids. They needed to just nerf the druids and leave the bears. But because they nerfed the bears too, they kind of killed the whole thing. Because really the reason why the druids were so broken in the first place is because when you had them under a rage spell, It basically made your army invincible. That's why they were so powerful. Not because of the bears. I mean, the bears were good too, but the healing was the biggest thing. And that's why people were bringing like 8 or 9 of them. Or sometimes more. Can save my poison spell, right? This is where I need the log launcher, I suppose. Or actually I can use ice block. I'll show you guys how this ice block works. And why it's good for a base like this. That's how you would use the ice block. My clan just told me to leave. I'm sorry, bro. If they don't like you, you should leave. But I'm not sure why they wouldn't like you. You seem like a cool dude. Bro, listen, I will come in your clan right now, then I will give you 3 my base, you will attack. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I don't mind attacking some like friendly challenges and stuff. But the question is, do you want me to just use my Legends army? Or do you want me to like plan for the base as if it was like a clan war league kind of attack? My clan is pretty easy to find. You just gotta go into the clan war league leaderboard and then just look at number 11. Invite you? Hang on. I'll have to do that from my phone. And by the way, guys, if you're watching, we're not exactly accepting new members. I'm just kind of interacting with the audience a little bit. Yes, use any army, okay, I will. Have you listened to the song Dhoom Machala? Yes, I have. The Dong. I know that song you're talking about. I don't understand any of it because I think it's all in Urdu, but it is catchy. Dhoom Machala, Dhoom Machala, Dhoom. I sent you an invite, bro. So just do me a favor and join fast. I'll go for one more attack while I'm waiting for you to join. If I use this last invisible, it would be to get rid of this expo. Like that. That should work. This is looking decent already. Like I might be able to call it good here for this base. And this ice block buys me time to get rid of the monolith and the Rico. You can really just use the ice block spell however you feel like. Honestly, it's really not a one certain type of use kind of thing. Yo, is it true that you can use heroes even if they're upgrading this month? I think that there is supposed to be some kind of an event like that. The last time we had that was actually last July, so it's a little late this time around. It might be later this season. It doesn't look like it's right now. I'm thinking it'll be like after Clan War League. Okay, yeah, Mr. Mangocha. Send your friendly challenges. I'll kind of treat it like it's a war hit. Yeah, so for this I'd use the log launcher. I'd probably use the exact army I'm using right now. Actually, I'll show you. But I gotta make some quick changes for the log launcher. Now for this specific base, I'd bring the giant arrow because of the hook tower being so low level, but I think that the magic mirror can work. And honestly, just for demonstration's sake, I'll show you. I'll show you with the mirror that you don't need the arrow to make this work. Oh, so it's not right now? Yeah, it's not right this moment. There's probably a better log launcher combo that I could have used, like the Super Yeti and the Super Valk. I kind of screwed this up a little bit, but it's okay. This area is all chopped up, isn't it? This might not have worked in hard mode, is the only thing I'm thinking. Because you really need this log launcher to deliver properly. Where I would have wanted the Yetis to drop is potentially around this clan castle area. That would have been the best spot. Because then these walls would be open and the Yetis could drop and maybe get the town hall. But I'm still gonna swipe some spells. Now this base here it's similar to the last one, except the fire spitters are facing the other way, right? Away from the town hall. Oh, somebody's attacking it. It's someone else from the stream that's practicing this army comp. But it's okay. I'll go for a legends hit. Now this is a base that you could use a log launcher. The only problem is that I don't have anything that can distract the monolith. So maybe I just need to get the RC to grab the monolith. This is good, actually. This is really good. But you can see how this log launcher is going to basically drop like all the way into the clan castle area and potentially into the town hall. So that's why this army works. Actually, I don't have any root riders left, do I? I'm doing everything at all costs to keep the RC alive, but it's futile, unfortunately. This might even just be a time fill. Maybe not actually. Yeah, it's a time fill. Your clanmates are attacking me. My clanmate, that's not a clanmate. That's another watcher. But yeah, it's good you put my name on this one. Oh, and I'll have to show you guys our matchup. I didn't get a chance to show that on the stream just yet. Let's use my Legends army for this. It's not the best RC charge. Because I would like to at least keep the Fox or an Invis. But I still think this is going to work. This should work just fine here. It's a little close, but there's still some spell swag. Like this. See where I'm at here? I have 2 time fails, both plus 31. What are the chances of that? How was my base? Which one was good? The second one did perform better than the first one in terms of resisting the army. If you're asking me like which one to use in Clan War Leagues, I would say the second one. But it's tough to defend with the levels that you have your defenses at. So if you're playing in like a champ league, you might get tripled either way. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly convinced on the double witches just yet. I did get the NATO, which is really nice. Let's drop this overgrowth over here. I did it mainly to mitigate the damage. That was the main purpose. It wasn't exactly to funnel my troops, because it did kind of a bad job at that, didn't it? But it's gonna work. Hi, Cecil. That's my dog, Cecil. Last two. Oh, I accidentally rejected this guy. But it's okay. Last base and it's my base, then I better triple this. Oh, you switched to spell towers, didn't you? This is supposed to be a rage tower and that's supposed to be an invis tower. There's probably some kind of an elaborate plan you could do, like with maybe a longer RC charge, where potentially you could use the hook tower. I think that's finished. Replace the spell tower because you wanted to confuse me. You can't trap me on my own base. That's not fair. It doesn't help that I practice on my bases every day. So, yeah, I got you. Okay, let's finish this Legends. This is definitely where I'll use a log launcher. It's a decent recall, I think. Where can I drop this Azure Dragon? I feel like here is good. So according to you, second base and your base are good, and not use the first base. I don't even know if I would use the third base, like in a clan war league type of situation, because I've been using it, and so I'm sure that other people would know how to attack it by now. That base was sent to us by Crispy last season. I was his sub for last season, but I'm not actually his sub this month. I thought about renewing my sub, but I also thought about the event troops we're getting later this month. So the second base was definitely the best out of all three of them. And yeah, check this matchup. This is who we found for Champ 1. The scariest one is Lost Lithium, of course, because this guy's a golden ticket winner. So it's the second month in a row that we found a golden ticket winner. And then this clan, check this out. Last month they came in second place in their group, but they still scored 372 stars. So my guess is that what happened was maybe they won all their wars, but missed a lot and still got overtaken by another clan that was doing a bunch of 45s. May God bless your channel soon. Thank you, bro. Or I guess maybe they had a draw, because 372 stars is the most I've ever seen from second place. So those guys might be good. They might be good, or they might have had a decent month. You could make an argument for the log launcher on this base, especially with the overgrowth back here. I'm probably gonna use it. I need the RC to go pretty far though. This is not a good RC charge. It's gonna work though. I have faith this will work. It's just I gotta watch the time right. is where I need the Yetis to work. And they did okay, I suppose. There wasn't anything extraordinary. My warden's dead. This might be a bad one, guys. This is one of those bases I would have just used the giant arrow if I had it from here and just at my roots. I'm just gonna do everything to tank this monolith because wow, what an epic fail. I'm sorry you guys had to witness that. Six Sigma headed to bed but wanted to stop by and say what's up. Yeah dude, I appreciate you stopping by. Seriously, I think that was a 1-star. Wow, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's terrible. There was another good idea that I had that I was thinking of where I could use the icebox spell and just drop it over here. And that probably was the best idea. Just drop the RC and then when she triggers the monolith, just drop the ice block on her. Yeah. Loving your camp, killing it, and the future clans. I hope you enjoy this. Actually, I hope that works for you. I'm still like trying to adjust some certain things. Like this is my account where I have the double witches, but I don't know if I'm a fan of the double witches, honestly. I feel like that I need just a little bit of an extra commitment to my main force somehow. That's a nice NATO. Yeah, see, at this point I only have 3 Valkyries, and I would want to at least have a 5. 4 or 5 at this point. This one's crushed. Almost. Not quite, but almost. My RC just got melted. I think I have this one just barely. how to identify where to RC every base. I can, any trick I can 3-star this feels like cheating. I would say as long as you're putting the RC behind one of the fire spitters. I don't know if I'd say this is cheating, bro. I just did a 1-star. But yeah, the reason I sent the RC here is to go towards this fire spitter, but after this expo she can go either way, you know? She can go to the monolith or to the fire spitter. But this tornado actually forced me to go this way. So... But yeah, you also need to have a plan for spell towers. The spell towers are the only other thing. Okay, now I can finally use the rocket launch. I'm a little sick of the Rue Riders after that 1-star I just did. But okay, let's make this work. This fire spitter is a little interesting, isn't it? My fireball, I'm planning to land it on the multi-inferno. That's the idea. Just like that. I wish I had like one healer or something for the queen. One druid maybe. It would be nice. Think I'm about to swag all my rocket loons here. Or most of them. I don't know if you can call that swag or not, but it's a rocket loon parade, is what it is. I am unable to 3-star, but you are. I am doing the same and just have doubt of where the RC charge. I think if you're struggling with the army in general, that what you should do is switch the Rage Gem to the Eternal Tome. It just might work better for you. For the entire May, June, and July season, I was pushing with the Eternal Tome. It wasn't really until just recently that I switched to the Rage Gem. I think that combo can leave a lot of troops to be more vulnerable. And so if your funneling isn't as good, then it can fall apart pretty fast. I'm waiting to send a request again, because it's the beginning of the season. Actually, I still need to finish something, right? How didn't buy any scenery until now? I don't know what you mean. Okay, let's go for this. I didn't understand. Switch the rage gem for the eternal tome. That's what I said. If you're really struggling with the root riders. Some people are saying that they have better success using 2 overgrowths, but I spent the past 3 months with only 1 overgrowth. I dropped my RC. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I thought I was going for an RC charger. Okay. Well guys, you know what this means. I'm gonna try to swag my RC. That is a total brain fart. Here I was talking about the RC charge rewriters, and that's what I thought I was attacking with. What a bummer. And I missed the fireball. Should I surrender this? I have a bad feeling. I won't surrender it. What a hilarious fail, guys. I'm sorry. And my warden is dead. This is just one of those fails. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna send all my rocket loons to the town hall and just hope for the best. And just try to get a 50% here. Oof, that is one of those oofs, bro. I really don't care about failing right now, because we still have, what, like 20 days or something? If I did this on the last day of the season, I think I would cry. And I'm not even joking, you guys. That's so hilarious. Okay, let's focus this time. Yeah, usually when I see a hook tower like this, I think of how to send the king into it. So that probably means I just gotta drop my warden over here, right? And my warden's dead. I got this. It's not a big deal that my warden died just then, actually. And one more thing, I don't have the snake bracelet, and so I use the earthquake boots. If you're sending the earthquake boots into the army, then you need to have the queen outside. Otherwise, you can just use the king exactly like how I'm using him. I think the earthquake boots are good. I don't think that they're bad. I just think that the snake bracelet across like a larger variety of bases is a little stronger. X-Ace army changed. I do, since the beginning of the season, I've been using this army. This is, yeah, my first season pushing with the Warden Charge Rocket Loons, but it's, the reason behind this is because that all the fails that I was doing with the Root Riders were all like bases that had like condensed rage tower compartments or just stuff like that. I had no problem against ring bases or anything with the Root Riders. I just thought that the Warden Charge would be a good contrast. I'm still pushing with Root Riders, but not on this account. Yeah, see, this is like a base I would fail with Root Riders, but then crush with swag with the Warden Charge. And so that's why I'm using both. I'm looking at this multi-inferno. I missed that, but it's okay. I would have gotten the Crusher Mortar, which would be a nice target. My warden's getting drawn. And this is why I was talking about the swag. And this could have been like a difficult base for the Root Riders. What's that white thing on the back of your head? This is a cochlear implant. It's basically like a high-tech hearing aid. That's what it is. Actually, it comes on and off like this. Then it sticks with a magnet, so it's like that. The magnet's the only part that you need a surgery for. Now it's funny because this reminds me of a base I practiced earlier with Phasey. He had a hook tower here, and essentially what he did was he put the fireball here onto the monolith, and it worked. But this guy has a crusher mortar, so I kind of want to stick with my gut on this one and drop the warden here. The fireball is meant to go to the multi-inferno. Now, whichever the way the warden goes is kind of a question here. Like, it seems both ways can work, but it might be safer to send him over to this way. Or I guess he just doesn't want to go that way. I don't know why, but 3 rocket loons should be enough, right? For, like, pulling the warden. It should be. Except for me, he never follows the triple rocket loons. Like, almost never. Nice and easy, isn't it? Oh cool, I was wondering for days. Try Super Hog. Actually, yeah, I need somebody to send a decent Super Hog army. There was one guy I found recently on YouTube, and his name is Gavin. And he's using the Super Hogs. And his approach generally I think is pretty decent. I would say that if I started using the Super Hogs, I would use it like the way he is. Scaring me with the 1.5-minute warden walk. It kind of was a long warden walk. And that's when I started working on all the 4 different corners. Like, a 1.5 minutes later, I started the queen and the king over here, and then I put an Azure dragon over here, and then the RC over here. It all kind of happened all at once. Yeah, I also learned from Gavin. He must be one of the best then, if that's the case. I might give it a try. I was having fun actually in hard mode. Before the balance changes, I was messing with the Super Hogs. It was just kind of something I wanted to see because I knew that they were getting a buff. But actually I never used them after the buff, which is kind of crazy, I guess. This hook tower, man. You know what I'm gonna just do here? Is I'm just gonna test for a Tesla real quick. And then go for a fireball here. Just like that. Now the warden's job is to solo the town hall. He's eventually gonna have to make it there. So I might just funnel here a little bit. I just gotta beware the hook tower, right? Let's drop the heroes. The spiky ball gets the hook tower. That's kind of cheating though, because it's a rushed hook tower. It's not a max level one. If it was a max level one, it would have been better if the king just got yanked by it, I think. I'm just gonna spam the rocket loons. It's finished. Mass furnace instead of the super loons. That's an interesting idea, isn't it? I've been watching Ordinary Zero. He was using them before the buff, but he does a queen walk with I believe. There was somebody last year when I was in another clan that broke our streak. And we had like a 30 win streak, a 20 or 30 win streak, something like that. And it was basically a one guy with 1 million accounts. And he broke our streak using queen charge with hogs. And I think he had yetis too. But this was Town Hall 16. So it was a bit of a different time. I feel like what they did with the town hall by increasing its range basically killed the queen charge. queen charge is no longer made up. This could be tricky. If there was a way for me to get the fireball into this crusher mortar, I'm gonna try it. This might be crazy, but I'm gonna try it. I'm probably gonna need the ice block spell to hold the warden in place. Let's just do that. Okay, and now for the heroes, we can do this. Nice wall breaker, bro. It's not gonna work. That spiky ball getting the poison tower, that's so clutch. Isn't it? Time to drop the RC, isn't it? Doom bases yet? I haven't checked my what do you call it, my Discord, because I'm live streaming, bro. How long do we have left? 5 hours? I'm probably gonna have to change my bases, but I looked at everybody else's bases and I thought for the most part everybody had decent stuff. And I don't actually know this clan that we're up against. I've never seen this clan. They have a decent win streak, but their previous performances look a little weak. I would say we should be able to beat these guys. Like maybe like 40, 44 or 45 against their like 40 stars. I'm just gonna guess that they'll do 40 stars. feel like here's the best place for a fireball, right? This gets the Crusher Mortar. That's why I preferred this over the other Rage Tower. Now if the queen can get the town hall, that'd be amazing. But I doubt she does. Of course. This ice block spell, keeping the fox safe, is kind of my last hope. As for whether the RC can carry this through or not. But I've got this. Nice and easy. Mr. Fabian, what time is it for you? It's currently 12:03 a.m. for me. Just past midnight. .305. It sucks because this fail was like the easiest base for this army. Except I thought I was doing an RC charge. And so I dropped my RC. Like an idiot. This could have easily tripled, right? There was one point I actually thought about surrendering. But I was like, nah, I gotta at least get 1 star, right? Can't just give him a free win. Okay, let's go for a rage. You sure? Are you okay? Are you asking me if I'm okay? I'm okay, bro. I appreciate you checking on my well-being. This is again with the rocket loons, isn't it? Yeah. I'm actually enjoying this army lately. I'm enjoying the fact that this has given me an edge over the bases that I was previously struggling with. Can drop this fireball pretty early, huh? Let me just snipe this multi-mortar. Just like that. It's not the deepest fireball, I'll admit. But now here's my plan. I want the Hope Tower to grab my king. Just like that. This is kind of looking like an RC swag. It's like either I use the spells and swag the RC, or I use the RC and swag the spells. That's kind of what it looks like. Or maybe I can swag both. Check all that out. I feel like this base could be a little dicey for the Root Riders. What I've seen lately is that people are putting the traps in here. Which is really like, if you put your RC there and you get baited big time, then it can kill the attack. And so that's why I like to have a strategy like this. I'm waiting to send a request here. I might be able to finish some of these. Maybe not. Okay, this is my RC charge that I'm using lately. This is RC Charge Root Riders. I'll do my last couple hits with the Fireball once I can request troops. I do wish that... Okay, never mind. I was trying to say that I wish that the RC would go to the monolith, but then she goes to it. And I trigger both spell towers. I have an invis, so it's okay that I lost the Fox, I suppose. So Overgrowth can go over here, just to stop the damage. Do I impulse buy a new fishing rod? It depends. It went on sale on a reel to put on it. If it's on sale, dude, then go for it. I think life's all about enjoying that kind of stuff. Having a hobby like that. For me, it's Clash of Clans. And for you, it's fishing. Now this looks like almost the same base that I just hit. It's a little different, but for the most part the same concept of a design, right? This has to work. This is kind of taking a long time. Let's drop this now because it's kind of getting late. It's just a matter of cleaning up now, right? The base is finished. Yeah, if all your stuff is 5+ years old, you should definitely get yourself a new rod, bro. I hate this whole request timer thing. Again, this base. I'm actually going to go from the opposite side this time, because I don't want to be anywhere near that hook tower with my warden. This warden charge is gonna go a while. My warden's dead. It's okay. Isn't it? It's not ideal, but it's okay. I get this feeling that actually this can still work, even though my warden died like that. Easy. My reels are all Abu Garcia, so they last a lifetime when taken care of. That's awesome. This is similar to a base that I tripled a little earlier with this army. Normally, if I see this base with the RC charge root riders, I would send the RC in to where she can grab this fire spitter. That's normally the idea. But then you have to control this entire backside with overgrowth. This is basically how that works. Okay, let's drop this here. My warden's dead, but it's okay. The base is basically crushed. What changes would you want to see to the game? I do wish that the strategy was less reliant on the heroes. Like stronger troops and weaker heroes. Because by making it so that the heroes are the strongest thing in the game means that all of the strategies are then surrounded by those OP equipments. There used to be a balance in the game where the heroes weren't the strongest thing. And I kind of wish we could go back to that. That's if you want my opinion just on like the offense kind of thing. But as for everything else, I'll be honest, the game is in a pretty decent shape, I'd say. This Crusher Mortar looks amazing, actually. It disables half of both of these rage towers. I would normally put the Fireball Red on top of these one of those rage towers, but that Crusher Mortar looks great, so I'm just gonna go for that instead. It looks way easier, actually. But it does look like I'm gonna need to use an ice block. Uh-oh. Are my healers about to get cooked? They are. What a shame that that's happening. Actually, because that might kill my whole attack. Yeah. If there's another change I'd like to see, I think that they need to nerf that. Because that's crazy. There's no reason that one single Fire Mite should kill all of my healers like that. That's so ridiculous, bro. I knew I'd fail after I lost my healers like that. Change the background music, okay. What I'm gonna do is cue the next playlist. I have some other playlists. Plus 28, I guess that's not so bad after what happened. It should take like 3 Fire Mites to kill the healers. It shouldn't take only 1. Okay. Oh no. That's a tragedy. I should have thought of that. Truthfully. You know, if I ever saw this base in war, I would never use this army. This is definitely an anti-fireball army. Or I should say an anti-warden charge army. I just gotta go for the town hall here. Yeah, I have no hope here. Not after my wound got hooked. I'll just go for cleanup, I guess. You guys better beat those golden ticket guys that I'll show you who we're up against. Mr. Billy, your username is hilarious. I'm not gonna say it in case it gets me in trouble. But that's a hilarious username, bro. Yeah, these guys. These are who we're up against. This is definitely a legit group. I get this kind of a feeling that they can fail. Like, they'll probably get some 45s over the week, but I don't think that they'll get 45 every day. And so that's why I think we have a chance against them. And then this clan. This is the other clan that we're thinking could be some kind of a roadblock, because they did 372 stars last time out, which is a respectable amount. What a relaxing tune, thank you. No, it's not playing any music, is it? Well, I couldn't hear it for a second. But now here, this base. Obviously a fireball somewhere by this like inferno would be nice. But I have a feeling I'll only just go for like the monolith maybe. Oh, it's close, isn't it? Okay. I think my warden's gonna start following stuff, yeah. I suppose not so much of a travesty. As long as I don't time fail, I suppose. It's gonna time fail. So close. Lost Lithium, a good clan. Dude, these guys are literally... They might be on top of the leaderboard right now. Or somewhere close. Maybe not. But they finished last season, like, globally near the top. I'm sure of it. This is really tragic. 3 fails in a row. I'm sorry you guys are witnessing this. It wasn't so bad, apart from maybe the king ability. It was kind of a waste. This would be easy for the root riders if the RC can just go and grab this fire spitter. Good luck on your hits and have a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Seriously. Thank you. Okay, where to put a fireball here? That sweeper looks good. I'm gonna use the ice block here. What are the chances that 4th is... I don't think I'm failing this. This is looking good. Will you stream Clan War League hits? I will. The way I'll do them is I'll be going live an hour early before reset. So instead of which it would be like 10 p.m. for me when the Legends Day resets, I'll start going live at 9 p.m. And that's when I'll do my Clan War League hits. $284, that's so ugly. It's probably the worst I've done all season. Plus 284. This is interesting. Seeing a fire spitter and a hook tower and a fire spitter like that. And this sort of an arrangement. Don't mind if I do. Just drop this Azure Dragon there. I pressed this healing tome because I wanted to keep my mini warden alive. I noticed he went real low. Oh, Clan War League is your warm-up. I do my warm-ups off stream. I do friendly challenges and stuff for warm-ups, but I don't typically show those because, yeah, just because. But I can see how to from the outside looking in that it would look like that. If there was a way that the RC could trigger this rage tower, it's probably the best way. So I'm going to send the RC in this corner. Enemy RC. Causing me some drama, huh? Not the charge I wanted. Come on, queen. If this has any hope left. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. But I still need to just manage the time, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting worried over nothing. Hey, do you have any strategy for getting 3 stars on hard bases? A strategy like this would work in hard mode. It depends what kind of a hard base you're talking about. Because for an army like this, you know, a certain base would be tough, and then it would be really easy for the warden charge. Warden charge rocket loons. And a base that's tough for warden charge rocket loons is when you would break out the root riders. That's what I think. Oh, that's a nice defense. Let's check this out. I gotta see how this guy did a 66% 1 star. Yeah, he walked into the bait. I guess he was meant to recall the RC and he didn't. Potentially. Because she has low health. Or he did, I guess. I don't know, this looks pretty crazy. Like he just got melted. Wow. I don't want to spend my raid miles. Can you do a hard mode friendly challenge and show it with this army? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you that I'm not the greatest when it comes to hard mode. So I'll do my best. What's a base I could show you? Maybe this one. I don't practice my bases in hard mode, so. I would say the best thing that hard mode does for you is practice keeping your fox safe. My RC ability got forced. This damage is just too insane. And there's my RC. Yeah, this is looking unfortunate already. This is what I'm saying. Hard mode's basically a different game. This has no chance. I hope Tower's putting in work. I know, bro. I feel like the cooldown is a little high for them. You mean like the max level? 5.3 seconds. I mean, that's not a whole lot of time, is it? I'm just gonna go up to like the fire spitter probably on this base. Oh, nice. RC wants to throw. Maybe I don't get the fire spitter here. Oh, nice. Everything wants to go this way. The whole point of that healing tome to be so early was to keep my mini warden alive, and then he died. This is not the best hit. But it triples anyway. I need time. Just enough time to destroy this. Its 5 seemed faster. I know. Like, it feels like it's going off every 3 seconds. Yes, I got 311 yesterday. I'm pretty sure this 96% was a time fail. Not understanding how to get 3-star on hard bases, even though I heard it will be easy if there's 2 overgrowth, probably need some practice. Yeah, double overgrowth is a little different, because typically with the first overgrowth you want to use it early and like more closer, like in front. Like for example, if you sent your root riders into the monolith, you would use it kind of over here, and then when your troops wake up, then you would use the or when the overgrowth wakes up, you'd use the second one back here. But with the 1 overgrowth, it's basically like skipping the first overgrowth and just doing it on the backside. Yeah, maybe if I didn't let my RC go down so low. Yeah, this is the base I was commenting on earlier. About how this is why I'm bringing the warden charge. Is because a base like this would typically be difficult for root riders. But super easy for the warden charge, obviously, because, I mean, this fireball is insane, right? I just want the RC to grab the fire spitter. She might be able to pick up the multi-inferno, which is okay too. I think that's fine. I don't want to lose the fox. I thought twice about that, but I'm keeping the fox. This Azure Dragon looks like it has a lot of HP. Because I thought that the Black Air Bomb could kill my troops. Or my Azure Dragon through the ice block. But it didn't. I wish there was a way for me to check, but I don't think there is. Because we don't have the Azure Dragon as an actual troop. Three more hits here. Should put that dragon on top of the gold storage. Oh, you're talking about the one that I missed. You're probably right. By the way, what's the meaning of Doom? It's just my name, bro. There's no meaning. But I know that there's a movie in India that's named Doom. Or maybe Pakistan. I don't actually know the origin of that movie. I just know they're speaking Urdu. In English, the meaning is kind of something like the end, as in like end times. That's kind of what it means. The Azure has around 8k, I think. That's a lot. That's more than a Root Rider, bro. That's a lot of HP. Root Riders have 6,500. This is a base which I typically would think of using a log launcher, but I'm not having much success with this particular composition because I don't have the giant arrow or an earthquake spell to assist the log launcher. I'm honestly just gonna try it anyway because it doesn't look too bad. Like, the only thing that stands in the way of the log launcher is this multi-gear and a couple defensive heroes. Actually, I'll grab this. And then here I can just use a troop launcher, right? I don't know what happened to my healers. That's kind of the only thing. And if I time fail this, it's because I had no healers alive to save my RC. There's a chance I time fail this after all that. This is what I'm saying about the log launcher approach for a base like this. These kind of bases are good because nobody is really thinking to use the log launcher. Yeah, it's like a lava hound, you're right. Plus 32. Wow. Predicted entry, I suppose. I'm gonna shoot the rockets first. This is me kind of forcing them, because if I don't, then I'll miss the funnel badly. Not the best RC charge. I think that's 312, isn't it? I think it's the last one. And here's the swag overgrowth. I didn't need a single overgrowth for this attack. And some people need 2 of them. I have 1 more. Okay. My idea here is to send the RC where she can go, hopefully, to the fire spitter. That's the idea. Just like this, right? It'd be nice to get the crusher mortar, but I think that'll just be a little too greedy. I don't want to lose the fox or even the RC. I don't have a diggy to save my RC here. This might be the end of her. It's so close. Wow. Hey, this base might be good, you know. This is the base where the Eternal Tome could have done a better job in the Rage Gem, especially through this Rage Tower area. I definitely think so. Or even the Fireball could have done a better job in this, honestly. Time fail? It's not even a time fail, bro. OMG, you are still alive, bro. What about sleep cycle? I typically go to sleep in a couple hours. It's currently 1:11 a.m. for me, and I usually go to sleep like 3, 4 a.m. and wake up at like 8, 9, 10 a.m. .302. Not good, I suppose, but it's okay. I think for fear, because of the reset that I got, that I'm gonna go for something different. I get this kind of a feeling that I don't really want to use this army at such a high reset. Let's try the Fireball. Nice routine. I know it's terrible. Bro, are you still virgin? Why are you asking me that? That's a weird question. Wow. This looks like my base, bro. I probably should have put the warden on the other side so that I don't pull any clan castle troops. I think I'm just gonna use the ice block here. I have a bad feeling about this Hope Tower, you know? So I want to send my king into it, if that's possible. There we go. This is gonna be a swag RC, isn't it? I feel like this base would have been easy with the Reretters. Anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Whichever one I brought. Got some different plans. Wonderful fireball, thank you. You took advantage of that defense. Well, it's also the fact that I use this base. Yeah, check this out. Nah, Dhoom told me that he's totally single. Well, yeah, I am single now, but I've had plenty of girlfriends in the past. Some I still talk to and some I don't. Bro only needs heroes to triple. That's what I'm saying. This is what I don't like about the meta. Is that, you know, you don't see stuff like Lalo anymore because the whole point of the Lalo, like if you were to use it now, would be like you have to get like 60% of the base with the heroes. And then the last like 30-40% with the Lalo. It's not like before where you could get away with only getting 30% with the heroes and then having a nice careful Lalo to take care of the rest of the base. Town Hall 13-14 Lava Loons with Queen Charge. I used Blizz Lalo back in Town Hall 13. I wasn't using Queen Charge. I think Blizz Lalo was the best variation at the time, because people would always just give up too much Blizzard value. Ew, Blimp Lalo? Why are you saying ew, bro? It sucks because nothing like that would ever work now, unfortunately. But even if you use the life gem and try to like really try hard it, you know, I don't think it would work on like most bases. This is a base where it's nice to have the fireball, isn't it? This base could have been tough for Root Riders. I think. It could have been. I'm just trying to figure out where my warden's gonna go. Oh. I think I got it here. Imagine opening a blimp and a baited area for the RC. That's terrible. And it's the fact now that you can't save the blimp with the Eternal Tome anymore. So... yeah, they really killed Nala. I'm watching you on my laptop and phone. I appreciate that, bro. You're giving me extra watch hours. I use my phone as a second device to donate to myself. That's what I use my phone here for. While I'm attacking on the iPad. I don't have a high level ice block spell, huh? I should probably change that. Now this is where I would like I was gonna say I would like to put the fireball on the hoop tower, but I don't think I'll get in range. I'll probably just put it on the monolith. I just need to be sure of where my warden is going before I move on. I think he goes to the air defense. Okay, let's drop the heroes back here actually. This might be a little bit of a risky play. Actually. But I'm gonna make it work here. This was a little close, but I got him. I'm really glad I brought this army for today on this account. Fireball on the hook, Phasey. You were trying to get me to fail Is that what that was? I don't trust myself to put a fireball on the hook. It was my first idea, but if my warden got hooked, then it would have been a nightmare. Mr. HD Trucks, what's up, bro? How's your legend attacks going? I won't lie, today wasn't the best day on offense, but for the most part, it's pretty average. Like, okay, right around average, I'd say. This is a nice base. This is why I'm saying that this would be easy with the fireball. I'll drop the last furnace. I just gotta be careful because I know a base like this can get close on time for me, depending how long it takes me to shoot the fireball. Okay. Now if this hook tower grabs my warden, or my king, it's perfect. Just like this. Change ice block for the higher in the CC. I will. Let's do that right now, actually. I appreciate the heads up. It'll probably be a while before I can finish my icebox spell. If I have a book of spells, then maybe I can get it done soon. Maybe. Depending on when I get this book here. It might take a few days. Why do Root Rider attacks when you are good in this army? I think that that this army requires a lot more concentration than the Root Riders. And it's not necessarily that I'm not concentrating when I'm attacking with the Root Riders, but I think that the Root Riders have more of a potential that if you make a big mistake, you can recover it. But with this army, if you make a big mistake, you're likely to fail. And so I don't want to use it all the time. Mr. The Actual DeBaby, are you asking me if my clan is recruiting? We're not, unfortunately. We have a lot of members. right now. Okay, now my thinking for this base is to drop the fireball over here onto this rage tower. It should get the clan castle. And then to drop the king into the hook tower. I just gotta be able to keep my warden alive through the town hall. I'm gonna use the ice block here. Okay, let's get my heroes going over here. And there's the warden. This is what I'm saying, is that if you're not super proactive about the hook tower and stuff like that, that this is what can cause you to fail. And it's really just a simple mistake, isn't it? I think I failed this, for sure. Unfortunate. If the warden was able to take care of the enemy heroes over here and just stay more away from the hook tower, then it had a chance. I mean, there's the argument that the king and the queen, I started them too late. I just don't think that that the warden was gonna go the way I wanted him to. Either way. Mr. Game Addict, what's up, dude? And Mr. Azad, hello. That was a late deployment of the headhunter, it was. I mean, the attack fell apart when the hook tower grabbed my warden. So everything else after, I don't know. I wanted the warden to stay like here. This would have been pretty easy to manage. That's such a bummer, bro. Now here's where I just want to keep things simple and just drop a fireball like this. I'm gonna put one balloon, there it is, just to make sure there's no troll Tesla. I wish that headhunter or the wall breaker got where I wanted. If the enemy king didn't freeze, then it would have, yeah, there's a few errors. I have no idea what you were trying to say. Oh, I know this guy. Unfortunately, I just wrecked him. That's unfortunate. I might have given him some mercy if I realized it was him. What do you think about doing a fireball then put the root rider attacks? I did try that once, but I think that when you limit yourself to only have healing from the healers, then you can put yourself in a lot of trouble. If I did that, I would probably have to get rid of this rage spell and bring a heal spell. Because if literally anything happens to the healers and the attack is finished. I'll show you an attack that I did in the other clan where my healers walked off on me, and it's exactly like you said. I did fireball into root riders, and because my healers walked off on me, I had no chance. Add one heal spell, yeah, that would be the solution. Before the warden got pulled in, the king went after the ice golem and got frozen, so he didn't make it back to hold the warden in place. Gotcha. Yeah, if I had fixed the, what do you call that interaction, you're probably right, actually. I actually prefer that the warden is walking this way. This is what I wanted. I'm thinking about sending rocket loons into the tunnel. I think that's 310, guys. Not my best offense there. I won't lie. I think I only picked up one 320. And usually I try to pick up 3 or 4. One more for 310. What do you say about using the log launcher? I actually do think that the log launcher is a good idea if you, for example, if there was like an Embers tower over here by the town hall, then the log launcher would be a good choice. Honestly, what happened here, the problem with this army is that I don't have any Valkyries or any quick way to take care of skeletons. If there were any kind of changes I make to this army, it would probably to add something like that, I think. You can see that my king got stuck here, and this is where he used his ability, rather than somewhere like over here. But it was just skeletons. The log launcher probably could have done better. You definitely make a good point there. Okay, one more attack. Wow, that was almost forced fireball. Let's drop these other furnaces over here. Oh, my warden is dead. Of course he is. And this is what I'm saying about this army. Why it's not easy. Yeah, this is kind of falling apart, isn't it? I have a chance. Oh, that was close. I got a little nervous. What do you say about... Oh, yeah, that's what you said last, isn't it? $310. And this is why I like this army, is because from a reset like this, you typically see a lot of bases that can get a good fireball value. Okay guys, I think I'm about to call it. because that was my last hit. So yeah, when I'm gonna go live again is gonna be an hour before reset, and that's when I'll show you guys my clan war league hits and stuff for day 1. Nice recovery there, thank you. Let me figure out what killed my warden. I have a feeling it was the town hall. The town hall had fired on him, and I underestimated the damage in the area. That's exactly what it was. The town hall was still raged too. I guess it wasn't that bad of an attack, was it? I still swagged a rage spell. Okay. Well guys, I'm gonna call it. So, to those of you watching still, I appreciate you guys, seriously. I'll be live again in 19 hours, so an hour before the next reset. So, alright, y'all have a great night.